Some of you may have strict parents. Some of you may be a strict parent yourself, but fortunately for you guys, you've never experienced my parents. You see, they're a different breed of animal. Yes, I just referred them to animals, and yes, we're in the middle of a pandemic, so I'm going to spend a lot of awkward time with them. Anyway, let me set the scene. It was Tuesday, the 1st of September, 2017, but it was any ordinary day. You see, my friend, he got the new FIFA game, so I had to go to his house ASAP. But the only way I was ever going to do that with strict parents is to lie to them. So that was the first and first time I lied to them. So I called my mum and I told her I was going to a football game. You see, suspicion's already quite high because me and football, they don't intertwine. But she said to be home by 6. So I ended the call and went to my friend's house and I'm playing FIFA. But when you're having fun, time just decides to not be on your side. See, seconds went by, then minutes, then hours. That 4 o'clock soon to be 8 p.m. Said my farewells and I legged it home. Decided to get my phone out, saw 10 notifications. 5 from my mum and 5 from my dad, so the only logical answer was to call my brother. So I called my brother and his posh, preppy grammar school accent, he said, ha, 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 ha. You're quite clearly done for. So I ended the call and I ran home. As I got to the doorsteps, thought this exclusive excuse, so solid they could even question it. Just like that, I forgot it. See, when I opened the door, it felt like one of the scenes out of one of my mother's telenovelas. My dad was sitting on the stairs, my mum was leaning against the wall. My dad didn't say anything, but you knew something was about to go down. My mum, on the other hand, looked at her nails, turned her head, and she said, "Nianga pone." Gonna say about 3 different things. 1, where the hell have you been? 2, who the hell do you think you are? And 3, did I really raise a stupid son like you? They took me aside and they started telling me off. You see, 1 parent, that's fine, you can normally drown them out. But 2, that's a whole different game. See, silence arose. My dad decides to break the silence and he goes into his personal history. My parents are from Sri Lanka and there was this long civil war which lasted just under 10 years. My parents were fortunate enough to leave their country early on and they came to this country. My dad worked hard, he got himself a degree, and he raised 2 children afterwards. You see, when I looked at his face, I saw disgust. He thought I did not appreciate all the suffering he went through for me to be at this spot right now. See, from that day forwards, I've always went forwards as his dreams became my dreams. You see, if I had to leave with one quick saying, it'll go a bit like this. Whatever your nationality, that's your identity. White, black, brown skin, that shouldn't and doesn't matter to me. We live in a world full of pain and disease. So why can't we come together and make world peace? You and I were different people. I'm just trying to live my father's fable. So if I had to leave with one quick saying and sign, you only live once, so live that once out.